I was really interested to check this out. So this guy's been going around Japan saying Nagasaki and Hiroshima and just being very disrespectful for clout and views. And apparently he got arrested. So let's check it out via Asmongold.
This is the guy that we saw before, and basically nobody likes him. And apparently, you know, he's getting he's getting arrested here in Japan now. And this is after, you know, again, months and months of harassing people, just being obnoxious, running around Japan with, you know, a speaker that says Hiroshima, Nagasaki over and over and over. It's actually...
Someone said, don't drop the soap. Oh my God.
Like, I really was surprised at how obnoxious it was. Like, this person maliciously went to the country. He planned
for clout,
to just
bro.
say the most offensive
Just say whatever
shit possible. He was trying to harass people the entire time, and the truth is that Japanese culture prevailed. The only person who fucking hit this guy, I'm pretty
he
sure
wasn't Japanese. He didn't look Japanese.
So
He looked like a white dude.
that after all of this, it didn't even work. He didn't get any responses out of them, and now he's getting arrested. And he might spend time in jail for it. And I think it's fucking deserved. I think it's
you do the crime, you do the time. That's fucking good.
This is a hostile, malicious person who tries to harass people for content. He constantly invades people's personal space. He is rude, obnoxious. He tries to start shit with everybody that he goes around. Watch Ludwig video on this. It's good.
At the end of
live in hype, die in hype.
What I think will happen
Fucking perfect.
in the following year. Simple stuff like who's going to win the Super Bowl, which game's going to win game
Ludwig
of the year.
changed his stream location or his report location.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. However, I
Or
found in
mobile
one
mail?
specific instance, I wasn't actually wrong. I was just early to the party. You see, in late 2021, I predicted that IRL streaming was going to blow up. You know, end of COVID lockdown. People
Well,
are
of
trapped.
course, right? Yeah, because people.
Everybody's been inside. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
For sure. He was
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure. I'm not gonna lie. During COVID, probably travel videos were like the biggest thing on YouTube for a long time. Probably
About this.
Traveling, filming it, other people are watching it. Turns out that people wanted to live it themselves, though. In fact, not only did IRL streaming fall off, all of live streaming fell off after 2021, where it peaked in April and May. But
The reason why IRL streaming fell off is because the people that were IRL streamers got really popular, and everybody that gets really popular streaming always has people that try to insert themselves into the stream in order to make it about themselves.
Yeah, we've seen this a lot of times.
For example, like I went to Wendy's one time on a stream and I showed the store number and then people started calling the store. And so that's really why I don't do IRL anymore. It's because everywhere that I go, there are always people that are looking to take your stream and co-opt it for them to make their shitty joke. The barber, yeah, I went to a barber one time to get my hair cut with my ex-girlfriend, and this fucking this place, obviously, like, you know, they put like that thing around you so it doesn't get hair on your clothes, and it had the logo of the barber shop, and like people were calling nonstop, people were calling,
just trolling,
and we only had like fucking 10,000 views, right? So like imagine if I had done that on my main channel, bro, like it would have been crazy. People would have been calling stuff to the place. Like, we just got lucky it wasn't worse. So that's really the reason why IRL streaming, I think, fell off. It's because
people don't want to be annoyed.
You look at it from like a streamer's perspective. Why would a live streamer want to do an IRL stream where they open themselves up to all of these different levels of like liability and toxicity whenever they could just instead sit in their house and stream a video game and there wouldn't be a problem? And that's just how it goes. And that's also, yeah, I mean, that's not even including people that are like stalkers and like actual bad behavior.
They're good IRL
streams. I'm just saying, like,
Honor and Iron Mouse live streams.
Annoying stuff.
Yeah, but like you also got to imagine, like, doing these IRL streams, you pretty much have to be on guard all the time. Like, whenever you're live, you're probably not showing around everywhere you're at. You're probably not going to try and show any street signs because it's going to say exactly where you're at. It's definitely a hassle and something you should only really do at like a convention. I would say that is the best time to do an IRL stream. But even then, that's going to be kind of, you know, not as exciting because probably everybody else is also there doing an IRL stream.
Has been a huge resurgence for live streaming, and I'm sure you're aware of this if you think to some clips you might have seen over the past 6 or so months. And one of the biggest examples of this is Vtuber, who live streamed every second of his life, including traveling around.
Insane.
2023 has been a resurgence for live streaming because they've been able to live
Fusi
stream content
has been doing
that was
crazy
banned on
shit,
Twitch.
man.
The truth is that there's always a new crop of 14-year-olds that love watching somebody like Vtuber get arrested every single night and act like a complete schizo.
Bro, this is like, and that's insane. Like, oh snap, Fusi's live. Oh, I can't wait to see him get arrested again. Like, bro, that is insane.
Daily basis.
That is insane.
People love this, and that's why they liked Ice Poseidon. That's why they like things that like I used to do back in the day that weren't really as bad. It's why they liked Mitch Jones. Like, that's just what people like to watch. They like Aiden Ross. They like Kai. Like, they like seeing crazy, edgy content. And there's such a massive audience for it.
It is.
That whenever Twitch banned it, it's not like the 14-year-olds went away.
No, of course not.
There's a new crop of them every year.
Yeah. They just go somewhere else. Like, if they want to watch shenanigans, they will find it. They will share it themselves. There's sites, Reddit, all these 4chan, all these other places. So if people want to see, you know, a circus, they'll find it.
And so guess what? As soon as Kick and Rumble pop off,
there it is.
Platforms where people can just act like animals and get viewers.
You didn't know who it was until
a lot
this?
of people like going to a zoo. So yeah, obviously everybody's gonna want to see this. It's astonishing to me that like some people on Twitch were so fucking naive and stupid to predict that this wouldn't happen. Of course it would happen. Do you know why people like watching something like Vtuber? Because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, for example,
the unpredictability.
Whenever you go watch some brand safe streamer play Valorant with their friends,
they're just gonna play the game,
exactly
GG's, maybe some rage.
Fucking boring.
But yeah,
who the fuck would tune into that? Like, what are you gonna watch this on a daily basis? Fuck no. You're gonna watch something interesting. And so you're gonna watch somebody like this.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
Reflects what I say.
It does. It's true.
Does. And
that's
it's
true.
A
That's true.
Fact.
Yeah. Every time, like the guy that got arrested in Japan, his streams were fucking boring. Nobody cared. He goes to Japan. He starts roasting people, saying stupid stuff. People try and check him, this and that, and he's still doing it. His views went up. People started talking about him on YouTube and the news. His views shot up even more. So he's like, let me keep putting on a show, till guess what? You get fucking arrested because you're doing illegal shit. That is the show.
And you can get mad at me all you want. You can say, oh, it shouldn't be like this. Yeah, bitch.
But that's how it is, man.
And the numbers.
People love watching a car crash.
Or
a car wreck. Not a car crash. Well, some people.
Has been doing shit that would get you in trouble on Twitch.
Hate watching? No. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that were watching him didn't even hate him. I bet they egged him on. I bet they were like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. Keep doing it. Because I'm pretty sure the people watching him were kids, because kids do stupid shit all the time. And they like watching kids, or they like watching people do stupid shit. It's entertaining.
Still on Twitch really is Kai. And the only reason Kai is on Twitch is because everybody else is banned. Aiden Ross is banned. Bruce has been banned.
Bruce drop him off. Ice Poseidon, Gideon. Your rage.
Like, he doesn't really do a lot of this shit, right?
Yeah.
He's tangential. But even him, he's on Twitch. He's on Kick. Speed is on YouTube and Rumble.
Speed.
And then Kai also is on Rumble.
But like, let's keep it real though. Kai, on a scale of craziness, Kai is more insane because he does stupid stuff to himself and his friends. Kai doesn't go out and mess with people. So I'm sure like there's moments where Kai has done some off the wall shit, but he's been timed out and like banned for a little bit. And then he just comes back. He's like, he's a rich ass kid hanging out in a big ass mansion, inviting rappers and shit to come over to his streams and be entertaining with him. Like,
big Rumble
Kai is doing something different. You know,
like, I feel like a lot of these guys are already leaving Twitch. That's why and Fuzi wasn't doing this on Twitch either. Jadeon's not on Twitch either. He's on Rumble.
Gideon's on Rumble?
Yeah, there you
wow,
go.
I didn't know
Ice is on
wait, Destiny left?
And you know why?
Destiny left Twitch?
Because that Kick allows them and Rumble allows them to make the content.
The New York riots? Honestly, I can't even really... I think for that situation, like specifically, Kai should have definitely asked the city for permission and worked with them to do this type of giveaway, because I just don't like, he should realize how famous he is. Like, I mean, sure, it's probably hard to really understand like the literal hundreds of millions of people that love this guy, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people in New York were just destroying shit because they saw the chance. Like the BLM protests, there weren't like BLM people breaking shit. There were some, I'm sure, but it was mostly people that just wanted to break shit. And there was like, well, here's my chance. Everybody else is wearing a mask. I'm wearing a mask too. Let's break some shit.
See?
Like, there's people that just like breaking
Whereas
shit.
Twitch allows people to make the
His PR
content
team
they
should have known. They should have said
want
something.
to.
100%. That's
And
what they're
that's
paid
just how
for.
it
They're
is.
paid to take care of him.
Airports
And they failed.
other clips I'm sure you've seen. He even was IRL streaming while getting arrested from a cop trying to stream through their body cam.
Isn't that so good?
What?
That's so good, bro. Like, that's so good. Bro, those are content. That is a
That is content.
goblin.
That is content. But it's not worth it.
It could hurt you a lot.
What the fuck?
9 inches. Is that on body cam? I'll fuck you so good till you love me.
That's from Mike Tyson. That's a Mike Tyson
It's
quote.
funny.
That's a Mike Tyson
And
quote.
if you're 14, you like watching this.
That's a Mike Tyson quote right
Not every
there.
14-year-old, but a lot of them. That's just what it is. There's a lot of them. They like watching it.
A specific term that I like to use for these types of IRL streamers that are having a huge 2023. And it's in anything
It's
for
not. It's not funny. I know. Everybody
Anything
says
for
it's not funny.
views.
You want to know what the average age of my viewers are? It's like 20.
20.
Of course it's not
I
funny.
was gonna say 25, but
You
yeah,
watch the
28.
Teletubbies, you think that's fun to watch too? You know why you don't like watching the Teletubbies or Dora the Explorer? It's because you're not the target audience.
Of
You ever
course.
think that whenever you see something and you're like, I don't like this.
But
other
somebody
people
else do. Yeah.
Maybe you're just not the target audience for it.
Sure, there it is.
Think about it.
view streamer, right? It is a lot different than IRL streaming as it was for a few years before COVID. That sort of IRL streaming behavior of really doing anything kind of died with Ice Poseidon when he got banned off of Twitch.
Yeah.
It was basically
It was a good
platform
warning.
saying, hey, this is too edgy, this is too crazy, you
Yeah.
cannot do anything for views
And
out in
it's
public.
gone, yeah.
It causes real harm to those around you, and you need to cut it out.
Right, but the fun thing is to do things for views in public that could cause harm to people around you because it's more interesting.
I mean, it's
more
good for
interesting for the audience.
It's good for
That's why
content.
Jackass and Punk'd were really popular.
True. Jackass was really good.
It's just the truth. And so as
I don't
soon as you
remember
have
Punk that
another
much,
platform
honestly.
that allows people to do that, well, then everybody goes over there and watch it.
35
Look at World Star.
and
Yep.
damages.
And also the reason why it happened back then is because Twitch was the only.
I'm sure there was
on the
people
block.
rioting that were just there just to
Nobody
break
else
shit,
was
man.
making content. Nobody else was like making live streams. Like Rumble was around, but not really. Kick didn't even exist. So people are still getting it twisted on Twitch. So like, what was the point of Kick being around then? So now that there's more players in the game, you see live streaming evolving a lot faster.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
It's had a big resurgence with Kick.com.
It has.
There's a lot of people who are using Kick, which has more lax rules.
There's also
Twitch isn't
Rumble,
the
too.
only
It's not
one.
just Kick, but yeah.
To bring back that anything for views mentality and harass people. And there's one
Absolutely.
person in specific that I want to talk about today, Johnny Somali. You might have seen this clip before of Johnny in this train to Japan harassing people by saying stuff like this.
You know Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima? Nagasaki? You know. Why you do this? Pearl Harbor?
Basically going up to anybody he can see in Japan.
Bro
and
said,
saying,
"Why
"Hey,
you do this?"
It's
Pearl
just so
Harbor.
fucking obnoxious, right?
Oh my god.
And so this
dude.
guy does this.
Oh my god.
And like
dude.
literally nobody likes him. And this happened like I'm talking about like this is 3 and look, by the way, look at the little
Yeah, look at the little watermark. Or
look
what-
at the little
yeah.
picture there. It's been a while. It's been a real while that this guy has been cruising for a bruising.
Why did you do Pearl Harbor? And then bringing up the two sites where atomic bombs were exploded, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And he does this nonstop.
Hiroshima. Nigga, move away, nigga. Nigga, wallahi we do it again. Wallahi, I swear to God. Wallahi, billahi, wa tallahi.
And that's basically it. That clip blew up, and it gave him a lot of negative attention from people not only in the States, but also in Japan.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
likes him.
Johnny's reaction to
Yeah.
this?
It's free promo. It's free promo.
He was pumped. Oh, it got so many views. Free promo.
Absolutely.
This is great for me, which is why I never really talked about it.
I mean, like, yeah, it's great promo, bro, but now you're in fucking jail. Congratulations. Like, great promo. Like, what can you do when you go to court? Like, oh, it was only for content. Like, I think he has like some type of mental health issue, but that's definitely not an excuse. He's a grown ass man. He did the crime. Now he's hopefully going to do the time, then get deported.
But finally, justice has been served to Johnny.
Needs to be set as an
Because
example.
people like this, there's always a this is the problem with content like that.
It's
is
going to
that
inspire
nobody
more
who was
people to
doing
also
stuff
do
like
it,
this
that
5
they
years
see the
ago is
clout.
still doing stuff like this. And if they are, it's so much drastically different than what they were originally doing that it's completely that it's really not the same. Like what Ice Poseidon does nowadays is nothing like he used to do, right? And it's the same with any other streamer. It's short-lived content that like it burns fast.
It's
it
there
burns
for a
hard,
viral
and then
moment. That's
burns
it.
out.
Yeah, it's there for a viral moment.
But to talk about that, first I must show you the justice.
New series about life in jail.
After that clip happened, Johnny kept doing that sort of stuff. He kept
Oh my
popping up
God, dude.
live streams saying, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, trying to get a rile out of those around him. And he stopped doing it because he had a couple instances where it didn't go very well. Here's the first one.
Bread first. Drop the bread first. This ain't safe, man. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Hey, all my real
that ain't
niggas, drop
safe.
in Discord right now. Hop in Discord.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh damn. Choked his ass out. God damn. Holy
Perhaps he should have
shit.
heeded the warning from James Lead about
Holy
that. It wasn't
shit.
very safe. It wasn't very safe.
Yep.
He got jumped in Japan.
Holy
Laid
shit.
out on
Ain't
the
safe,
streets and
man.
all his equipment destroyed.
He should have listened to James.
10 days ago.
Shout out to James in the chat. Yeah, I saw this. Bro, watch this shit. Watch this shit.
Don't grab nothing. Oh,
Oh.
you have to don't grab nothing. Oh,
Oh.
Right there, he gets the double kill.
And then the fucking the dono goes off.
He got knocked the fuck out by some person.
Well, he didn't knock
Oh,
Johnny's
damn.
volley out. He just knocked the camera out of his hand.
Oh shit.
Right? And it's like also, again, it's like he's going after random ass people. Like, I'm not really a big fan of like vigilante justice. Like, I'm not gonna ever like everybody is like happy whenever this shit happens. But like, you can't live in a society where people act like this all the time every time they get pissed off, right? Like, this would just be, yeah, we can't have Batmans everywhere.
Yeah, I agree, but I also believe in fuck around and find out.
But like, the truth is that it was funny whenever this happened, and I was glad. I just think the police should have got rid of this dude way earlier. Can't you see him way down as the camera falls? I don't think so. Like,
A
I thought
biker
just
confronted
He
him?
was harassing in the streets
I thought
of
the
Japan.
dude just knocked
Listen
the
to
guy knocked
the
down,
noise
was
he makes
bleeding.
as He swings and not only knocks out the camera.
I'm sure
but
there's
knocks
footage
out
of it if
Johnny
that's
and
happened.
hit.
Oh, he does hit him.
That's crazy. That's a
And
crazy
then
noise.
and then you hear the Mario
Ever
noise.
since then, it seems as though Johnny
Gotcha,
is
bitch.
less excited about people spreading around his clips. He's somewhat nervous about it getting very popular in Japan and then
It's too late, bro.
basically getting hurt. Or
It's Pandora's
worse.
box.
And
You
then
literally
DMC
opened that shit.
Takedown, giving DMC a takedown notices to almost all the videos and clips about like the train incident or any of the other incidents where he's harassing people. He's going crazy on the copyright takedowns. It's very hard to now find those clips. And there was a weird justice that was trying to be found.
There's
by
another
live
angle?
streamers,
Oh, shit.
YouTubers, vigilantes, and even Yakuza members in Japan.
There it is.
Basically, 3 different people all
There it
trying to
is.
confront Johnny
There
to
it
try
is.
to get him to apologize.
Well, the reality is
Rengoku.
Oh, they brought in Rengoku. Holy shit! Yeah, bro,
Rengoku's
he's done. So
it's gonna hit.
I think that really it's an instance where
They got that Rengoku.
obviously this dude should not even be in the country. He went to the country
Of course.
explicitly to harass people.
I'm surprised he didn't get deported like way before then, man. Like, did nobody actually file a complaint with the police?
The
Like, there's
Japanese
evidence
authorities
online.
deported him
Of
so
course.
fast.
How was he still around?
And
Well, now he's in
Johnny's
jail,
movie,
but yeah.
Again, it's anything for views. So if a Japanese YouTuber or live streamer is going to go up and say, hey, say Go Menasai into the camera and mean it, he will say it if he can get away with it and then go back to doing the same shit the next day.
Yeah.
Here's his apology with a vigilante YouTuber guts. Where he's supposed to repeat everything he says.
So he's a
It's embarrassing.
vigilante YouTuber? A vigilante? So like he stops people from messing up Japan?
This is not an apology.
Bro's not even trying.
This is a fucking clown show, right?
Bro's not even trying.
Yeah, there's even the former Yakuza member who unsuccessfully ran for political office, who tried to get him to bow and apologize for his mistakes.
This is for CX. This is for Paul Dino, Vice President in Japan.
But listen to him. This is for Paul Donino in Japan. Like he's making a mockery of it. I don't know why anyone's even attempting to get him to pay his respects or make apologies for it.
Because Japan is, at least from what I've seen, they like to give second chance. At least from what I've seen, they like to give second chances. So they're trying to get this guy to just, you know, be a good person. But I mean, obviously, he doesn't care. He's doing everything for clout and fame and all this other stupid shit.
Yep.
Because what did he do directly after all of those apologies? He went to Tokyo Disneyland, where you're not allowed to IRL stream, with a little microphone or a little speaker that anybody could play any sound off of. And of course, what are the people who are watching him going to play? Yeah.
Who could have ever guessed that? Wow. What a fucking surprise.
I almost don't want to
Atomic
believe
bomb.
it. Honestly,
He doesn't give a shit, bro.
I don't want to
Anything
believe it,
for
but
views. And I normally
exactly.
wouldn't talk about this because I don't want to give more attention to him. However, it all ends today because Johnny has been arrested
That's
by
right.
Japanese police. Here he is getting confronted. This happened just today, like 12 hours ago.
Okay.
I think they're reading out what happened, calling him a
is a warrant.
suspect, showing him some of the evidence, and then they arrest him. They turn off his equipment, and as he walks away, he yells like "Free Johnny" or something, and there it is.
Yeah,
He's now
free
detained
Johnny.
by
Yeah,
Japanese
sure, bro.
police. And if you don't know how it works when you're detained by Japanese police, it isn't good. They can detain you for up to 30 days without even charging you. They
Damn.
just keep you in there.
Holy shit. It's a
What you
wrap.
get.
It's a wrap. 30
That is what
days?
you get.
And
There.
God damn,
Oftentimes,
bro.
that is their deterrent for crime, even if they don't have an ability to
Yeah,
charge.
even if they don't charge
in
you.
their jails for a
Yeah.
while,
Yep.
and then deport you and never allow you to re-enter the country.
That's
which
smart.
would definitely be a good thing for the people of Japan for what he is doing. What was the final thing that the police arrested him for? Was it for walking around and harassing people? No, I don't know if that's technically a crime, but it was actually for this clip right here.
What do you do?
Oh, he walked into a construction site.
Crossed into a construction zone, which is super illegal because it can be incredibly
You
dangerous.
know that like the police were probably so happy he did this
And it's on camera, dude.
because like you know for a fact they knew about this dude, right?
Of course.
And they were like, "Fucking finally,
Something we
All
can
right,
actually
let's
arrest him
go
for.
Get him."
And all, like, even if he has the mask, bro, you know how many goddamn cameras are in Japan?
All right, let's go get
Like,
this piece of shit. We finally have a reason
genius.
to put him in jail.
Genius.
And nobody's gonna say
Genius.
anything.
Genius.
to those who are working there.
Oh, he's going into the warehouse? Nah, this is wild.
And you're following
I'm
him?
just a cameraman. Right
I'm just the cameraman. It's not a good defense.
I don't know what the
That is not a good defense.
He's just the cameraman.
Sorry. Oh, he's going in the warehouse.
That is not a defense, bro.
Japanese police will
You're
take
also-
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm just the cameraman, bro.
Oh, he's mad. He's getting mad, bro. He's getting activated, dog.
And that's the clip.
I love how like the fucking
The cameraman, bro.
workers immediately
Get the
like,
hell out.
He's all
Oh my
right
God,
going
bro.
up to somebody who's like, you know, it's like just the nighttime and they're there with their girlfriend. They're just trying to relax. But like he comes to the construction site, dude, they're not gonna take this shit for a second.
The clip. That's him.
Pressing.
Yeah, there it is. They got him.
And then he yells Fukushima, which obviously a huge disaster happened in Japan like about a decade ago. But he won't be able to do that anymore. He won't be able to harass the people of Japan. Normally, it laid on the shoulders of platforms like Twitch or YouTube to ban these people and basically
no, they're not. They're not.
They cannot be nuisances to society.
You know, this actually is going to be interesting if Japan decides like, hey, Kick, you guys let this guy on here. Like, if they decided to pursue legal issues, it's bro, oh my god. If they do, very, 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 very interesting to see what happens to Kick. Very interesting to see what happens.
Because you are able to go a lot further on Kick.com. It was up to the country of Japan, and they've finally done it. And this has gone mega.
There's always going to be another site where you can do this shit on, right? I mean, it used to be WorldStar, it used to be LiveLeak. There's always going to be another website. You've got to rely on the government to deal with shit like this, right? Especially whenever if there's a market, there's gonna be a commodity. Always, and so
I'm not too sure. I don't remember, but I think that is what happened in Fukushima. But I'm not too sure either.
Views, and it says
5.7. God.
Construction site has been arrested.
Yeah, intruder at construction site. So that's what they're definitely
trying to find the cameraman as well.
Of course.
I was able to understand most of this by the
way.
Bro,
I'm just the cameraman. Like, yo, where are you, bro? They're looking for you too.
Jeffrey Hall.
You better get on a plane as fast as you can.
Reports on stuff happening in Japan in English, so I can read it and understand it. But yeah, that's it. It's fucking cringe as shit. I hope it stops. I hope Kick gets a little more moderation going on, right? You know,
of course.
Punish people if they're being that obscene.
I think that I think people should get banned if they're breaking the law.
And he did break the law.
I think that should just be the line.
There it is.
So like if you're doing something and you're
in another country
in order to break the law.
I think that also goes for the country's rules. So like say if it's legal in America but illegal in Japan, you did it in Japan, there it is, banned. There it is.
I think that you should get banned.
There it is.
Yeah, like now maybe there are like some exceptions, like some dumbass laws. Maybe I wouldn't agree with that on. But like realistically, going onto a construction site in a foreign country and harassing people on there.
I would say any law that can give you serious jail time being like 10 to 20 years plus, then yes, because they're not going to give you 10 years for jaywalking and that's illegal, right? So of course, anything with substantial punishment, there it is.
Like this is not...
Bro thought it was a good excuse. Yeah, I'm the cameraman, bro.
A blasphemy law, right? It's like they're not breaking some weird cultural law. Like this it's bad. Yeah, these are common sense laws.
Cannot IRL stream. I hate IRL streaming. I have something in my brain that is like, hey, you're being fucking annoying as shit.
Things gonna go to prison for 3 years.
Be a little more respectful, so I don't do it.
I'm not too sure.
Some people.
I mean, honestly, like they're not gonna really charge him with all the offensive stuff. Maybe they will, but I don't know how Japanese court works. But from what that Japanese news headline said, it's a construction. It involved the construction site. So whatever that is in the construction site, that's probably all they're going to book him with, because that's probably the only tangible evidence. Saying like hurtful things and disrespectful things, I'm not too sure how much that's going to get you in trouble in Japan. Like I said, I'm not too sure. But the construction site thing, they got him. But 3 years for going into a construction site, I don't know.
They got that Logan Paul brain. They do whatever.
From another channel thumbnail. Oh, thumbnails don't mean shit.
Should necessarily get you banned. But I think that, like, there's definitely, like, a huge difference between being obnoxious in public and actively breaking the law intentionally to, like, garner attention.
Whatever the hell they want. And it's a huge disaster when you're doing it while live streaming, because so much more can happen and you're capturing all of it. And I think it's a bit of a dangerous trend to be going down. It harkens back to the Ice Poseidon RV era, and in a little more moderation might save that category from becoming basically who can be the worst human competition. Anyway,
yeah, and that moderation might stop Kick and other streaming platforms from getting fucking lawsuits.
That's all. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Have a good one.
And even if the lawsuits don't go through or whatnot, or people like, oh, it doesn't count, blah, 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 they actually didn't get in trouble. I mean, like, sure. I mean, they still got sued, though. And that's still a hassle, and it's still annoying. And I'm sure they don't want to go through it. Even if they win a
whenever
case,
this
or if
dude
the case
got
get throws
arrested,
out.
He had 800 viewers. Okay?
That's a lot.
It's not like everybody was watching this. Like, if you go and you look at this, he had 825 viewers. So this guy is not going out, like, he's not the biggest, most popular content creator. Everybody isn't watching this. People don't actually watch this dude. They just don't like him, right? So in the top percentile. Well, what I'm saying is, like, that's not the predominant content on the platform. Like, you go on Twitch, for example, there's a video right there. It's a great Ludwig video. I'll give it a like. I'm glad this fucking happened. Thank God.
This was a great
There's a lot of
Ludwig
people
video.
that have more than 800 fucking viewers, right? That's the point that I'm trying to get at.
Hey, look.
A lot of people have more
It's
than
him.
800 viewers. And because of that, guess what? He's lucky he got jail time. Do that in the Middle East and it's head on the chopping board.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that's why he's not doing it in the Middle East. Is like he explicitly went and he was trying to harass people in Japan because he thought he could get away with it. That's really what it comes down to. More viewers than Diablo 4. Yeah, that's why he did it. Like, so this is the funny thing, right?
Oh my God.
Why do you
Everybody
think
stay
this
taking
guy
shots
went
at
to
Diablo.
Japan to do this?
Because he thought Japanese people were pushovers.
El Salvador. Imagine he went to Saudi Arabia and he did this. Imagine he went to Dubai and he did this. Imagine he went to China. He'd be in a re-education camp right now. Yeah, he'd be done.
At the end of every year, I like
So
to make
the truth is that, like, he went to a place like this because he thought he could get away with it. That's the whole point.
Just confirm.
And the
Oh, it's
funny
confirmed
fucking
3
thing about
years?
it is that he did.
How the hell is that
He
confirmed?
tried to make the Japanese people break.
So it's like in Japan, they're like, they don't give you a court. They're just like, yeah, you know what? We're just going to give you 3 years. Fuck you. Like, there's no court. There's no. Damn. Remind me not to break laws in Japan.
They're,
Saudi Arabia put you in jail for cussing? Oh, I'm never going.
and he failed.
I cuss way too much.
Nobody did beat the shit out of him, really. Except for one person who wasn't even from Japan.
Yeah,
The Japanese people let him do that until he did something wrong. He pushed it too far. And now he could have potentially ruined his whole life.
Ah,
So
3
the
years.
one
He'll be
thing
all
that
right.
he came
He'll be
there to
back.
do,
2026.
to make them look bad.
He'll
didn't
be all right.
work.
He'll be all right. He'll come through.
And that's what I think the funniest fucking thing about this whole thing is. Isn't that
I'll be right
cute?
back.
Does the legal system have conviction rate of 98%?
At 98?
I'm pretty sure
Oh, they're
the
fucked.
Saudi Arabian and...
All right. Well, this is a great video. I got to go. I'll be right back.